to increase nuclear, wind and solar power output significantly over the next 30 years. Nuclear power will increase by an additional 1,359 megawatts by 2037 and by 20,385 megawatts by 2050. A further 30,400 megawatts of wind and 17,600 megawatts of solar power will be added to the electricity grid.
Myriad of factors which had to be considered and addressed during the integrated energy planning process. 8 key objectives were identified, and they are: 1, to ensure security of supply; 2, minimize the cost of energy; 3, promote the creation of jobs and localization; 4, minimize negative environmental impacts from the energy sector; 5, promote the conservation of water; 6, diversify supply sources and primary sources of energy; 7, promote energy efficiency in the economy; and 8, increase access to modern energy.
While government wants nuclear to be in the system by 2037, Eskom has a different idea. The Utilities Group Executive Mashela Gogo says the aim is to have a new operational nuclear reactor by 2025. But he says to meet the 2037 deadline, Eskom would need to start building in 2025. Energy analyst Chris Yellen says Eskom's plan to push ahead with building the first reactor in 2025 is in stark contrast with government's plan to start in 2037.
It's not about Eskom doing what it wants. It has got to follow the integrated resource plan for electricity, which has not been finalized yet and is only going to be finalized next year. I even wonder whether there could be legal challenges if Eskom proceeds with a nuclear new build program, which is in contradiction with the integrated resource plan for electricity, which has not even been finalized yet.
Energy is inviting the public to make inputs regarding the assumptions it has used and to comment on the base case scenario that has been modelled. The public can also comment on any other scenarios that can be considered. Consultations will be open until February next year. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Pretoria.